Something feels conspiratorial about UFC 279. The entire event has just felt weird. Khamzat weighing in 7 pounds overweight, the press conference getting canceled because there was fights backstage. Something about it feels weird, but the new event that we're getting is fantastic. In my personal opinion, it makes not only more sense than the previous event, but also has much more hype connected to it. Gloves Up, episode 10. I'm your host, the Jewish Jawline, the soundboard god, and we got to talk about what's going to happen tomorrow, man. There's nothing that's been officially announced as of this recording. I'm recording this at 5:24 p.m. on Friday. This is the day before the fight is supposed to go down, but it's rumored that Nate Diaz and Tony Ferguson is supposed to be made, as well as Kevin Holland versus Khamzat Chimaev. Two things. One, it makes sense. Kevin Holland, Khamzat have been kind of going back and forth, so there's that little storyline there. I also personally think that Khamzat versus Nate, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I also don't really subscribe to this conspiratorial theory that the UFC wanted to send Nate out on a loss to, somehow depreciate his draft stock towards other organizations. Let me tell you what, if I was the person in charge of picking up fighters for the PFL, Bellator, whoever it was, one championship, as soon as Nate Diaz hits the open market, I am picking him up like that. And I suspect that that's what's going to happen. But this whole thing where it's like people think that all of a sudden Nate's hype is tied to whether he wins or loses is crazy to me. Nate Diaz is always going to put on an entertaining fight. Remember when he sparked, I know everyone does, I don't have to ask, when he sparked Leon Edwards in the last minute of their fight, when he was losing for 24 minutes, right? That's all that anyone ever talked about after that fight. You're always going to be in for an exciting fight with him, and that is why we all wanted to tune into what was the fight this Saturday night. Chael Sonnen said it best. This fight brings the what-if factor and notches it up to 300. However, in terms of what really makes sense for Khamzat, I feel like Kevin Holland will, while it's not going to do much for Khamzat's campaign at the belt, it does make more sense in terms of lineage and in terms of a guy that's healthy and looked good at 170. It makes more sense for Khamzat to go up against a guy in Kevin Holland than it does in Nate Diaz. The thing with the event as it was, right, not as it is now, was that we as fans were more, I feel like, I'll speak for myself, maybe I shouldn't speak for the rest of the fans, but I'll speak for myself when I say I was more hyped to see it than anything else. The new way that everything's kind of set up here makes more schematic sense. We have two guys, Tony Ferguson, Nate Diaz, that aren't going to be touching the welterweight title anytime soon, probably for the rest of their careers, and two guys in Kevin Holland and Khamzat that are on their way up. And then with the Nate and Tony fight, you get two guys that's kind of like the Just Bleed, like go at it, fight until the bell rings, till 25 minutes to make it fair type of deal thing for the main event. So that's going to be an even more entertaining fight, because those are two guys with beautiful striking, with great ground games that don't ever give up, have extreme toughness. This event makes more sense schematically. Another thing that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention is I feel like something about everything that is played out here, and this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, feels extremely conspiratorial. Does this not feel like some sort of a weird setup? Why would Khamzat not make the weight when he's made the weight every single other fight in his career? Why would Nate Diaz be the guy that, with one fight left on his contract and basically a fight that they're saying, all right, we're going to kick you out the door with one of the most scary guys in the division, why is he the one that's acting all professional? Why is he the one that was able to make the weight? Granted, he does look like Meeb from Men in Black 3, but he still made the weight. Something about this feels weird. I'm going to put on my detective's cap. Whatever happened started with that canceled press conference. I don't think we have the full story, ladies and gentlemen, but let me know what you think down in the comments below. It has been your boy, the Jewish Jawline, the soundboard god, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.